Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the last week of entrepreneurial finance here. Majority of you doing real good in the course, good in the discussions and homeworks I've seen. So we're getting into our last week here. So this course, a lot of people enjoy this course because a lot of the folks in the business program, one of your goals are to have your own business one day. So in that respect, this course is an important one because there's a lot of things that go into owning your own business and the finance side. Uh, you you know People might be the greatest pizza maker, muffin maker, widget maker in the world, but if you don't understand the finance side of running a business, it won't matter. You won't succeed. You either won't get started up, or once you get started up, you'll go out of business. So, I mean, that's why it's important, on some of these things. Um, my little motivation thing this week is about goals and, things like that. Like I said, some people want, you want to be own your own business or something, or whatever your goals are, or like a kid, want to be a pilot or whatever it is. But with those type of things, those dreams and goals, there's these obstacles that keep getting in our way. Those of you who've been with me a while, you've heard me talk about obstacles, distractors that we come across. And, those are things that stop us from getting homework done every week or, on time. And even in your personal life, things that, your job, family, different things that, different commitments you have. These little obstacles keep popping up. Um, Found this little cartoon here, which I thought was pretty much states what I'm talking about. You got you trying to get over to the goal here, and you got all these little things. You got friends and relatives, um, fear, guilt, whatever the case is. Lack of confidence. Whatever it is, that gets in your way of getting to your goals. Some of you've heard me talk in the past about, it can be even your family members that are the ones holding you back. I mean, depending on the situation, and you've got to, get past these obstacles and get to where you want to go. Um, Henry Ford quote here: obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. And, again, you got all these, things that pop up. But the key to success is to focus on the goals, not the obstacles. That's the big thing. And that this is something we get twisted around sometimes. We end up being so focused on these obstacles and distractors, we lose sight of the actual goal. And that's something you got to figure out how to do that. You got to focus on the goal, not the obstacle. And I know sometimes that's hard to do, but that's the reality of trying to get to where you want to go. These obstacles. Again, I use an analogy of, like, if you're a coffee drinker, you get your coffee every morning. You know, um, every day, a couple times a day, when I'm running back and forth, there's a Starbucks. I'm not a coffee drinker, but it's entertaining because you got these coffee people who their goal is to get into Starbucks, no matter what. And if you're near their parking lot, you got to be careful because there's no obstacles. Another car, a pedestrian is not getting in their way. And so again, focus. I don't think that's necessarily the right kind of focus, but still, that the point being, you got to focus on your goals and don't let the obstacles get in your way. So, all right. That's it for that course here. Last week, you got two chapters. You got I think it's 14 and 15. Harvesting the business venture, and then financial troubles and so forth. And that's something you do have to pay attention to if you go into your own business, or even if you're running a business for somebody. Every once in a while, you may see some of these national chain stores that shut down. The people running them, I mean, that could be you one day. I mean, things do happen. If you own your own business, things happen. On the financial side, that makes it, and it's not feasible anymore to keep running the business. So that's those are the type of things. You know, um, exit plans. Okay, what happens if? Are you going to sell it, or are you going to shut it down? Whatever the case may be. So those type of things. So, but that's pretty much, that's that. Again, otherwise, let me check here. I think we got everything covered. All right. Next, this coming week here, you got quiz and the exam. So hop in there and do the eval too. Let us know if there's anything you found wrong or not wrong in here, and we'll go from there. So otherwise, that's it. I'll give you my little test question here. and that is got my the grandkid here. He's gonna be 6 next week, so some of you have been watching him the past couple of years. But what's he doing in this picture? So, all right, everybody. With that, I'll let you go. Again, have a great week. Always get in touch with me. I see some of you next term here, so that'll do it. Again, get in touch 7 days a week if you got any questions or anything. Take care.